Nudity and cultural identity in Eswatini, a complex balance of tradition and modernity. Eswatini, a small yet captivating kingdom nestled in southern Africa, holds a deep connection to cultural practices that date back centuries. Within these traditions lies an intriguing and often misunderstood aspect: nudity. From the iconic reed dance, where young women proudly showcase their beauty, to the royal rituals that carry significant meaning for the Swazi people, nudity is not merely about exposure. It is an emblem of purity, tradition, and an unbreakable link to the ancestors. But in today's world, where modernity and global standards are rapidly encroaching, Eswatini finds itself at a crossroads. How does this deeply traditional kingdom navigate the delicate balance between its cultural identity and the external pressures to conform to a more modest world? In Eswatini, nudity is far from taboo. It is ingrained in the country's cultural fabric, particularly in ceremonial practices that have withstood the test of time. Take the Umhlanga, reed dance, a celebrated festival where thousands of young women gather at the royal palace, donning nothing but beads and a sash, their bodies symbolizing the purity and beauty of the nation. This display is not one of sexualization, but of respect, reverence, and a reaffirmation of their role in society. The women's nudity represents not just physical beauty, but a deeper connection to Eswatini's spiritual roots, where the body and nature exist in harmony. But as Eswatini moves further into the 21st century, this centuries-old practice faces challenges. Global media, foreign influences, and the pressure of modernization are steadily changing the narrative around nudity. While locals continue to embrace their customs, there is growing concern about how the outside world perceives these traditions. To many outsiders, the sight of women dancing with minimal clothing might seem shocking or controversial. What they fail to understand is that for the people of Eswatini, it is not about scandal. It's about honoring their heritage and upholding a centuries-old connection to their ancestors. The Swazi government, while proud of its cultural heritage, also faces the complexities of modern governance. How do they preserve these ancient traditions while navigating the evolving norms around modesty and public decency in a rapidly globalizing world? The government's careful balancing act is evident in how it approaches cultural events. They are both a celebration of identity and a tool for attracting international attention, especially through tourism. But the more these traditional practices are showcased to the world, the more they become subject to scrutiny and misunderstanding. However, the larger question remains: can Eswatini retain the purity and authenticity of its culture without compromising under external pressures? Can it remain a beacon of traditional African values while acknowledging the diverse world in which it now exists? For many in Eswatini, the answer lies in the way they define themselves, not by the world's standards, but by their own, rooted deeply in a rich cultural legacy that no amount of external pressure can erase. In this complex dance between tradition and modernity, Eswatini's struggle is not unique. Many African nations face similar dilemmas, where their rich cultural tapestries must evolve while protecting the essence of what makes them distinct. But Eswatini's example is particularly poignant. Its nudity, its rituals, its history serve as a reflection of a people deeply connected to their past, yet undeniably facing the future. As we look to the future of Eswatini, it's clear that these conversations will only grow more important. The global gaze may continue to focus on the nudity, but for the people of Eswatini, it is so much more. It is a symbol of pride, a celebration of life, and above all, a powerful statement of cultural resilience. Thanks for watching. Please do like and subscribe for more.